If you do any type of commercial HVAC, more than likely at one point or another, you've run into an actuator like this. The three most common types of actuators are two-position, proportional, and incremental, which most of the time the device will call it floating point. The reason they call it floating point is because there's no spring return. It literally drives itself open or closed depending on how long it receives a 24-volt signal. Two position, as the name implies, it just opens and closes. And proportional most often gets a 0 to 10 volts DC or a 4 to 20 milliamp signal. To demonstrate the floating point, I've set up this controller to receive a 0 to 10 volt signal from here, and I've set up these 2 meters. One will represent my opening and one will represent my closing. If I send a 10 volt DC signal here, my open should receive a 24 volt signal for about 30 seconds, which is what I set it up for. It'll take a second to stabilize. If I let it go all the way to its maximum open position, which is those 30 seconds, and then let's say I switch it over here to 5 volts DC, which would be my 50%, we should see it switch from 24 volt on the open to 24 volt on the close. So let's do that. Let's do 5, and we should see the switch here. Might take a second, but it'll do that, and it'll hold it for about half the time over on this side. There you go. That's how an incremental works in a nutshell. Happy HVACing.